Hey guys, Jim Bowers, Demunseed, back at you here on the YouTube network. Hey, today I'm going to show you how to shoot some still photographs, whether it's raining or snowing or any of that. I'm flying the Phantom 4 Pro. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off here. We're going to shoot some still photography because I'm working on a postcard that I'm going to be making here for the Colfax area. I do all the postcards here, some cartoony ones, some historic train ones, but I don't have one in the winter, so in the snow. So I'm out here in the morning and the sun is peeking through the clouds in a few spots, so I'm waiting for just the right light to hit this downtown area, and I'm going to try to catch some decent photographs for the front and the back of this postcard. I'll try to show you the finished postcard here at the end of this video. So if you are going to fly in the snow or the rain, you can fly your Phantom 4 or your Mavic in the rain, because the motors on a drone are not electric, they're magnetic. They're powered by 14 volts or 11.5 volts, but the motors themselves are just magnetic. So rain can get on the motor, it can get them soaking freaking wet, and you're not going to get hurt. But if water gets down inside there and travels through the arm and hits your speed control, you are going to fall to the freaking ground. So what you do is, if it's a real cold day, just tape off the vents. You know, put your Phantom or your Mavic on the floorboard of your car first in the morning. Get it nice and warm so the IMU is going to heat up right away, and then take it out, tape off with some blue tape the vents on it, and then water won't just sort of travel in there and get any moisture on your speed control. So let's take off, set up, and get the right shot. We're going to take off in P mode. We're using the Lychee app because I prefer it over DJI Go 4. And so you can see on the right hand side of the screen we are set up to take still photographs, so we'll check that out real quick. Looks good. And let's check our camera settings, photo settings, capture mode, one shot. We're shooting a raw JPEG image size. We're gonna go for, let's do, 69 works, and we'll get out of there. And our home point is marked, and we're in GPS. We are ready to go. Taking off. Let's take it off in sport mode and get it
0
up there.
feet altitude, 98% battery. Recording started.
Woo! Pigeons. I love jacking with the pigeons. Oh, we gotta shoot a little bit of video for the pigeons.
Recording stopped.
Where are they at? There they are. Now we better go in GPS for this. I don't want to hit those wires. Let's get them against the downtown. Get a little bit over the wires.
62 feet altitude, 95% battery.
There we go. Good shot. Oh, they're cruising here. Oh, we've got some nice light for our postcard. All right, let's stop video.
Recording started.
And let's see, let's go back to photo mode.
.65 feet altitude, 91% battery.
What's this thing doing?
Recording stopped.
There we go. All right, now let's switch back to photo mode. Photo mode, photo mode. What the hell's going on here? Come on, give me it. There we go. Okay, now we're good. All right, now when you're shooting a photograph too, you wanna get your light just
65
right.
feet altitude.
So
87%
right
battery.
You can switch down and get for a little bit darker and or lighter. Let's go. If you roll it upward, you know, toward the antennas, you're going to bump the EV, the exposure value, I guess, to darker. And if you roll down, you're going to brighten it up a little bit. Now, don't blow it out. Don't blow it out. Just because the sun is bright on your cell phone and you think it looks good, it may not be. So, you know, fudge on the side of a little bit darker, because you can always bump it up in post. So we're going to go right about, let's go right about there. And let's set the shot up here.
64 feet altitude. 84% battery.
And I got to be careful. Always survey your surroundings. Make sure you're not over any trees or power lines. I've flown this area just hundreds of times, so I know there's no power lines on this side of the road. So the first shot we're going to get is here in the downtown area. So let's set our exposure up again. We're going to try to get all the buildings and the train depot and the railroad tracks all in one shot. So let's get that one. And let's get that one.
Recording started. 62 feet altitude. 81% battery. Recording stopped.
Oh, there we go. Nope, I'm a retard. I've been pushing the wrong freaking button. I was pushing the pause button on the right hand side of the controller. I should have been pushing the button right above that, which is photo. Here we go. Right there. There's our first shot. And let's go ahead and drop down a little bit. I don't want that foam pole sticking up in there, but we'll try this. And I can watch my map. I'm gonna see in the bottom right, I'm gonna make sure I'm over the road just in case there's something over there. Let's drop down a little bit more. Scoot just a little to the right to get that
46 feet altitude.
Railhead
78% battery.
sign in there. Drop down a little bit more, right about there. Okay, let's turn to that side a little and shoot. Let's go a little darker on this shot. Try that. Okay. Now we're going to go over here. Get above
66
the
feet
phone wires.
altitude. 75% battery.
Let's get over here next to the caboose. There's some damn pigeons. I'm going to go right over here by the caboose. Now the pigeons are just having a ball. There we go. Let's pan up.
.28 feet altitude. 72% battery.
There's the gazebo.
26 feet altitude. 67% battery.
Let's lighten it up a little bit. We'll shoot one a little darker. To get your exposure, you want to
33 feet altitude.
in on your
64% battery.
Just click it in and then roll it, and that'll give you EV up or down. You notice right now we're at EV 0, so we're even. Let's go over here. Let's look at what we've got to deal with. Now let's frame out again. That looks kind of interesting. Now I know there is a, I'll get out of the sun here. There is a pole right there. So we gotta be
81 feet
that.
Altitude.
That's an
61% battery.
It's actually like a war siren that they use. Let's go ahead and get that in the shot. See the bell? Well, that's kind of cool. Looks like we might be a little bit bright, but let's go ahead and take one first. And so, anyway, I'm shooting these in JPEG RAW. I'll take them back, put them into Photoshop, color correct them, saturate them a little bit, increase the contrast, and that'll be the front side of the photograph.
66 feet
on the
altitude.
back side of the photograph,
57%
we'll do a
battery.
20%, be a different photograph, but 20% gray tone. And that way it'll have the lines and the postage stamp and the little description of what the postcard is and my copyright and all that. You can print postcards if you want to give this a shot yourself at americasprinter.com. Give Jimmy a call. He's the guy I've been working with for freaking years. And for about 40 bucks, you can have 1,000 postcards printed. So, give it a go. It's a lot of fun. All right, you guys, you have a good evening. Do not forget to kiss that flabby ass wife of yours. Jim Bowers, Demunseed here on the YouTube network. And I'm going to shoot a few more photographs here. You guys have a great evening.
54% battery.
All right, see you later. Bye-bye.